Hello there, and welcome back to the Pale Beyond. We have woken up on the second week here. Kurt Darling added to Manifest. Or so we've apparently found the ice, I see. What do we have here to talk to, though? Miss Gloss, you note one of the science team returned to the room. Ah, Miss Gloss. Did you have a good rest? She nods to you. Ah, hello. I did not expect many to be up this early. Harriet Glossley. Harriet Glossley? What has you up so early? I find it difficult to adjust to sleep on a moving vessel. I believe to walk around the ship would help acclimate myself to the waves. Perhaps it will take some more time. How long does that usually take exactly? You would think that after like a week of something you'd be used to it, but no. I have not been on a boat that long, so I can't rightly say. With that, Miss Gloss makes her way back to her cabin. The science team aren't used to the sea or the sailor folk. Quite the culture clash, isn't it? So, like, what kind of scientists we got exactly? Are they just like the regular science types, or like I don't know. Well, I'm sure they'll grow used to them over time. Horror, horror. Doctor's office. Is there anybody else I want to talk to? My cabin. The door to the doctor's office remains locked. Seems the doctor isn't in, or perhaps enjoying his sleep. You're yet to come across the ship's doctor even after all this time, really? It doesn't seem like it's that big of a boat. Oh. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful. You got the pack ice. It will slowly get worse and worse until it is solid. Lovely. We have him out there. The helm. Ooh, I need to adjust this volume because it is no good. It is in my ears. Oh yeah, that'd be why. That'd be why. Why are games so goddamn loud? Oh no, not that. Go back, go back. It's too much. It's too much. That seems. I'll just put the music down a little bit. Are you okay? No, that's too much. For once, I don't need to go down to like I guess 3, so that's nice. This seems like a good level. Let's go join him, I guess. You join Kurt at the bow of the ship. You both feel the temperance break the floes below you. Gripping the railing, he draws an enormous breath. The footing beneath rises as the ship mounts an impending ice floe. There's a moment's hesitation before a profound crack relieves the ship cascading across the ice. That's scary. I know that's what we're going to be doing a lot of, but it's scary. He exhales. See? Nothing else like it. I assumed you'd seen everything. A younger me would have agreed with you. It's an interesting mix, nostalgia and the never-ending new. Look at the ice. No two cracks are the same. Wow. All caused by us. By the laws of nature, this place wants us dead. And yet, here we are, traversing in harmony. How fantastic is that? Are you a romantic? How far away from land? We're about a week's sail from the last known location of the old Viscount. Oh, we got a whole nother week of getting through this shit. I feel like it'd get a lot more stressful the closer you are to this. Assuming she isn't exactly where they left her, we can't take smooth sailing for granted. Same goes for this daylight. It won't remain this bright for so long once winter encroaches. Beautiful as the ice is, on this course it's going to get thicker. He looks out across the white. We won't be so confident when the leads dry up and we're stuck here till the next cycle. We need to change course. Avoid the pack. I mean, it's Captain's decision what we do. We've supposedly got enough supplies for that. It's not the supplies I'd be worried about in that situation. People will turn on each other before they let themselves starve. Have you ever experienced the long night winter? It's not pleasant, to say the least. If it comes to that, we'll adapt. There's a chain of command. This isn't one of your adventure serials, Kurt. It's not an adventure. We will fucking do what the captain says. Certainly not. If I was satisfied with those, I wouldn't have left retirement. We're only as good as the unhappiest man, Robin. Shut the fuck up. We're like a week in. Shut up. Get this stress away from me. I know that this game is going to stress me the fuck out, and I'm not ready for it yet, okay? Keep it to yourself. I'll do what I can. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Card nods and turns back to look across the ice. You have a lovely time. Captain's cabin. I wanna go to the helm. At the stern, you notice an older sailor at the helm. Bow is front. Stern is back. If I don't like what we say places are on ships. It seems obvious that this is the left, this is the right, this is the front, and this is the back. That seems like patently obvious in my mind. Is it time that I finally fucking memorize these stupid things? Maybe. Maybe. The old man takes in a deep breath in the cold air before letting out a satisfied exhale. Morning. He eyes you up. Officer Shaw, right? Lefty. Call me that on account of, well, should be obvious. Is it? He chuckles. Don't worry about the bad sight. This is all I feel. Or, this is all feel. Just keeping her steady. He examines you. Surprised Hunt picked from outside for his first mate. I am surprised as well. I assure you I'm more than qualified. Would you prefer the role? You seem to have the experience. I am surprised as well. He seems the insular type. He is. You must be something special for Hunt to look outside the ranks. I don't know. Heard some rumors about what you were up to before. Honestly, that might be a boon in Hunt's eyes. Would it? Mornings like these are about the only peace I get from the younger lot. You should take these moments when you can. It seems like a bad time, but okay. Lefty returns his attention to the helm. Harold Turner. Harold Turner. Turner. What do we have here? Take requests. Take requests. What request does everybody have? Ah, Shaw. Ready for another day of work? I am. I guess I can mention this. There's no real reason not to. I mean, even if we patently ignore it. Aye, he had a few words to share. He may have been an expert in his time, but these days Kurt is one with more money than sense. Anyway, back to work. I was hoping you'd help me through a few more requests from the crew. You may have noticed the line pooling up outside. Everyone wants something, it seems. Call them in as you please. Alright, we have Hammond, Gasha, and Corvid. I will talk to Hammond first. A short, sour-faced man in engineer clothing approaches. Are you acting daft, Hunt? What? Not with intention. Not bloody surprised you didn't notice. Shaw, this is our chief engineer, Clive Hammond. An opinionated one. What is it, Hammond? We've hit the ice, and you haven't assigned any extra men down on the boiler. You have your engineering team. And we've only got 6 arms between us. I need more manpower maintaining this. Sailors. Many of the crew have their own tasks they're busy with. I know I've already assigned Smurf on a matter. The captain turns to you. Oh. How many do you think is fair? 1, 3? More. Open the crew manifest to choose how many sailors you wish to assign. Oh. Interesting. I can't pick these people because I haven't discovered them yet. I don't know their secrets. Okay, so yeah, it shows once they've been given something, they've been deployed. Some choices require you to sign a paper from your manifest. In this choice, you may choose the amount to assign. So anywhere between 1 and 4. I think it would be a bad idea to assign all. I'm thinking either 2 or 3, perhaps. Who shall go to the boiler? Runsda. Well, Corvid is about to ask for something himself. So maybe not the best idea to assign him, because he may have something else for me that he's wanting to do. Let's say John. Two Johns, Denzel. Joe, would you like to do this? I think that you're a good lad. You can do it. Two or three. Well, the boiler is definitely something that's important. I don't want that to go out. That seems horrific. That seems wretched if that went out. But I don't want to put all 4 people on it. Two or three. Let's say 3. I'll put Doug on it. I'll put 3, and then they will ask me for more people for another thing next round, and I will not have enough, and we will all be sad about it. You can take 2 Johns, Runts, Don, Joe. You're giving me Ward with 1 bloody arm. You'll fucking deal with it. Would you rather none? The engineer holds his tongue. Fine, but you can tell me how right I was when we're buried under the ice. Listen here, motherfucker. I could have given you 1, dude. He leaves. A good spirit, that one. Beneath the oil and the temper. You won't be seeing much of him, though. He breathes in the smoke down there. Prefers to burrow himself into the boiler room. Okay. Kasha, what you have to say? Captain, Shaw? A thought occurred to me the other day while looking through the crew manifest, and... well, it might be too... oh, God fucking Christ, what now? It might be too late for this now that we've already entered the ice. Out with it. I thought it would be good to have individual photos of the full crew for your report. Not only my report, it would be a good reference for the manifest. Put faces to the names. I do like having the photos there. That would be nice. Much of this crew has served me for years, some decades. I have little problem putting faces to the names. I think it would be nice for certain other people that might be involved with this venture. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I think it's an actually good idea, but I understand his point. It's like, I don't need this. I know who you all are. I'll just say, like, you know, it better now or never. May as well get it over with. Better now than later. Aye, a good point. But maybe you could sound a little more enthused. Well, Belford, I see no problem there. I'll arrange for the pictures to be taken before the crew have their dinner. Thank you, Captain Shaw. In the meantime, I'll attempt to get as many individual crew photos as I can. You're still welcome to help on that matter, Officer Shaw. She departs satisfied. Alright, what do you want, man? Captain, word's gotten round about the stowaway we removed last week. What? Do they hate me? Do they want to throw me over? Is that what this is? It has. Aye. And their thoughts? They aren't one bit happy, least of all his doll. What do they want? He says it wasn't right to send the boy away. What do you mean? Why? Why do we have to bring him? He's a fucking boy. Why do we need him? Up in arms, are they? No, they understand. Spares more food for the rest of us. Still, not a wise move to upset my crew, is it? Shaw, perhaps we should consider the crew's feelings next time. No. No. This number is a lot higher than this number, so I don't care yet. Maybe once we're stuck in the ice and we're starving and people have knives out, then I will care about their fucking feelings. Until then, they can get over it. Good to have all that settled then. Perhaps we shouldn't rule out Kurt so easily. If the man thinks there could be an alternate path through the ice, he's free to search for it. Shall meet with him when you have the time. How's he gonna search for it? Is he gonna go out in like a little rowboat? That sounds horrible. Changing course or not, we'll want one of his scouts set up in the crow's nest. Oh, okay, just looking around, I suppose. Take care of that, then you'll be done for the day. Oh, that was a short day. I'd do this. If I only gotta do like 2 things in a day and then I rest, that's great. The sick young man. Oh, not fucking sick already. Not fucking sick already. Rigging. I do this. You spot a youthful looking... Youthful? he... Okay. Alright. Youthful. You spot a youthful-looking man leaning over the side of the ship, his head slumped as he looks into the icy pool below. It appears he's been visited by a spot of seasickness. I'll pat him on the back. You make your way to the man and reach out your arm to pat the sickly fellow on the back. Oh. As soon as your hand reaches him, he jolts upright in shock. A bespectacled young man, shaking with unease. Again, is that... Maybe it's supposed to be blonde. It looked very much to me like he had white hair, spectacles. I'm like, are you sure he's young? He stares at you for a brief moment, a look of shame plastered upon his face. Sorry. Compose yourself, man. We should be able to handle the waves. Right, of course. I'm very sorry. The man turns around and hurriedly runs in the opposite direction, avoiding your gaze. Arthur Nutley. Arthur Nutley. Okay. While examining the rigging of the ship, your eyes notice a figure darting by, climbing on the ropes with ease. Oh, it's the monkey girl. The figure lands on their feet before dusting themselves off. Their outfit denotes one of Kurt's scouting crew. Ah, no problems. She looks to you. And you are? I am the first mate, motherfucker. Officer Shaw. Flick, I'm one of Kurt's crew. Don't worry about my safety. I know what I'm doing, trust me. Oh yeah, I trust you. Kurt doesn't just hire anyone. Well, he didn't hire me for no reason. Got the medals in gymnastics if you're worried about my credentials. I wasn't really, but, you know, whatever. Flick jumps up and returns to scaling the rigging of the ship. Okay. Soren Gilliper. Soren Gilliper. I find it interesting that they become available only once I've met them. It's like before, until I see their face, they do not exist. I'll speak to you again. Send me up there, I'll get your reading. The scientist eyes the man's cane and turns to you. I believe the navigator means you to send one of his scouts. The navigator clears his throat and taps his cane. Of course. If you find one of mine, they'll get us a reading rightly. Oh. What do I do? Scout from the crow's nest. Well, I know one of them. Oh, Flick, could you figure this out? Okay, assign a certain type. In this case, you may only assign scouts. Okay. So we have the general sailors we can assign to things, but there are obviously things that will come up that require our particular people to do things with. That makes sense. Scouts, engineers, scientists, specialists. I love the designs of everybody. I really like the sketchy style they're going with, but they're like so individual. Quite like it. Soren, you may do this. Your orders are confirmed. They ascend to the nest and take a reading with the sextant. All clear from up top. Oh. 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 What do we have here? Oh. Orca Island. Return. Viscount Island. Ooh, the Viscount Island. That's where I want to go. What is this, though? The last port you made, where you picked up Kurt and the scouting team from. Orca Island. Where is this supposed to be? Is this... What kind of a planet is this exactly? Is this Earth? Is this just alternate Earth? Viscount Island. The last known location of the Viscount. Your destination. I mean, if you go out... I suppose that is correct here. If you go around this, you probably have an easier time. Whereas it looks like we're heading right into here, and it's no good. It's really trash. Do not go there. It leads into nothing. Do I return? Do I just return? Is that how it is? Did I do anything? Oh, is this just like update? So when I send somebody up there, does that just like update the map? Maybe like for wherever we're at the moment. Maybe that's what's happening. But yeah, we should stop heading this way. Actually, it's not good. We should go around. It would be real bad. You seem to have yourself handled, so I'm just gonna go below deck. Listen to what? You overhear two of the newly arrived scouting crew talking. Ah, Quilzy. Have any trouble settling in? Yorick the Third. Not too bad. I can't wait for a chance to sleep, though. A proper navigator never rests until their work is done. Of course, of course. I take it you had no issue settling in? Not at all. The crew are a funny lot. They are funny. They make me laugh. Oh, Kurt certainly caught their attention. Ha! Do you think any of them would mistake Kurt and myself? I think you'd collapse from joy if they did. Perhaps. Yorick Moore and Hadrian Quill. What a fun name. Enter your cabin. I don't think I want to enter my cabin. I want to go below. I want to talk to everybody. I want to know all. The accordionist, approach the cook. I want to talk to you. He spots you when ceases in his playing. You have a nice accordion. Need something? Your brother sent me to speak with you. You're Grimly, aren't you? The man grunts. Aye. Grimly Stoke. I'm the ship's carpenter. Nice accordion. The carpenter, shouldn't you be working? Shouldn't you be working? No, yeah. You're Junior's brother. Junior? Oh, you're Shaw. Junior mentioned you. In a nice way? In a sort of nice way? It was good to meet you. Just grunts in response. Won't keep you from your work. Don't keep me from my break. Okay. You have a nice time then. Pumps. Pumps. What do we have here? It's some pumps. It's something. I don't understand that. It's too complicated for me. Pantry. Why does it have like a little... What does that mean? The moment you enter the pantry, a bag of flour drops on your head, scattering all over your officer's uniform. Oh no. Eh. The hells was that? Gnomes? You wiped the flour off you before continuing. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Tinned food. Is that taking shit? I don't want to take shit. I'm not a stealer. I don't want my hands cut off. No, no, no. Absolutely not. We are way too early to start stealing food. That's for later. When I want to live and other people will have to die. Hey, Shaw, can you grab some tins from the pantry? It's nearly time for dinner. Sure, I was just in there. Never mind, I guess I will take this. You lift a crate of tins from the shelves. I won't steal it, it's for him. The hoosh pot. The hoosh pot. Best make use of this kitchen while we can. I feed the hoosh pot. Feed the hoosh. Is that... What? I don't... Is that the name of the pot? Is that a thing we're making? What does that mean? We're feeding the... What does that mean? Sealed sustenance prepared by the Apperton Tinning Company. Whoosh. Is this a word I don't know nothing about? I don't understand. Okay, well I put some tinned stuff in it. I think it's fine. Plus 20 food. I fed it. Are you happy? Is the hoosh pot content now? Okay, call the crew for dinner, I guess. The hoosh pot. The crew have their meal. Ha! Shall we toast to the ice? Aye. The days get longer, but dinner is fixed. It will see us through the long days and the darkest nights. It's the only thing you have to look forward to. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice that it's still bright light outside. It's weird, it's weird. Hello? You notice two sailors passing by from the dinner table. An inebriated sailor on wobbling legs, leaning on the shoulder of another. Ah, good times, good times. Need to learn to handle your drink, Tucker. Ah, but I'm fine. My mates can carry me, Cavity. They can also drop you. Have two Johns carry you next time. Are you asleep? Shit. I see. We've gotten to that point yet. I mean, there's not much else to do here. If you ain't got a thing you're doing, then that's about it. Door? What does this door do? You knock on the door. No response. Nobody's home. Anything else I can do up here? I want to listen to everybody. I want to meet all the people. You overhear 2 engineers chatting above deck. Or rather, you overhear 1 engineer speaking with another. Don't know how the chief could stay down there all evening. You ever see Mr. Hammond eat? I haven't. Maybe he doesn't even eat. Man's not human if he can work all day and night on that boiler. Probably doesn't sleep either. He probably sleeps. Aye, Dick, it's figurative. Proper man. Right. Ricky Flogs, Gareth Forsetter. Can I look again? Is there nothing proper to see here? I mean, I wouldn't think that we've gone that far. Okay. Just making sure I'm not, like, missing something here. I can go back into the captain's cabin. I don't know why I would want to. I want to go in here. Oh my god, look at all of them. Look at all of them. The dogs regard her with rapt attention as she paces between them, bowl in hand. The largest joins her side as you approach. He's so beautiful. Look at his pure self. Look at him. Try some. What? What? Okay. I mean, I guess. You nearly burn your mouth on the hot broth. Surprisingly tasty. It's surprisingly palatable. You feel yourself warming up. You seem to enjoy it. I'm afraid there's only so much. If you want more, it'll be among the dog's leftovers. Did she just feed me? Okay, okay. It's like, did you just feed me some dog food? Penguins, some blubber, fats and proteins. Fastest way to hydrate them. Was there something you needed? I mean, just talking. Just talking to everybody. Where'd they all come from? It's hard to tell the exact breeds at this point. They belong here more than we do. Unlike us, they need the ice. It cools them through their paws as they run. They'd overheat otherwise. I see. Who's that good lad beside you? Does he have a name? This is Stanberry. Bark. You've been on the ice for a long time, huh? A long time, yes. Good animal. Very. They handle stress differently. Adapt quickly. There's plenty to be learned from them. We will not adapt quickly. We will not handle stress well. I mean, I would assume she loves them, given working with them. As you were. Oh my god, can I pet him? Is he a good boy? You ruffle its head. It tries to lick the broth from your fingers. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Adorable. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I think I've talked with everybody. Nobody else done here. Yeah, I think I'm good. I will go to my cabin. I will open my journal. This is an expedition. The ship makes its last port. Cordell sledding dogs. Scouting crew. Do I write in it? What do I need to do? Do I need to check back in with the cabin, maybe? Or the captain, maybe? Maybe there's a reason that's here. The captain has turned in for the evening. Okay. All right. I mean, do I like? What do I need to do here? Oh, is that? Oh, I see. So whenever you're done, I do the E. I do the big E. Oof. Can we just go back to like 2? It's stressing me out. How much? How much? Oh. These numbers. Ooh, I thought we'd have more. Oh, that's like gonna bankrupt us. Half, so normal, 2 fuel per 1 person. Oh, we can make it really warm for them and they get real happy from that. I mean, I can't afford normal. Otherwise, I'm bankrupt. I'm done. I've been ruined. I'll go away. It's gotta be half. It's gotta be half. I mean, it's gotta be. I think this is what it is. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. We're gonna suffer. We're all gonna suffer together. It's really early on, but we're suffering. I know. Another week passes. The Temperance has finally entered the thick ice leads. The days grow ever brighter until they become very dark. I start next week. Maybe it'll be less stressful. I'm really expecting things to become very bad. I think it's gonna become really wretched. Ooh. Ooh. So, this fuel situation, how does that get resolved? Do we, like, do we set up, like, an oil pump or something? You know, pump something out of the ground? How's that resolve itself? Another week passes, day grows ever brighter. The days grow ever brighter. They grow ever brighter. They'll be so bright. Is anybody down here? People still sleeping? People still sleeping. Pumps, pantry. Should I be checking these every day, you think? Is there gonna be some fucko like hiding in here? Okay. It seems fine. It seems fine. I think we can assume that people are cool and not bastard. Ooh. I see. We've gotten to that point. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we did decide to just go directly through here. All right. I guess that works. I would have done what the guy said and gone around, but, you know, we've gone too far, so it's whatever. It's whatever. I think that this is well and good. We'll break right through it. Fort Castle. Everybody cool? Oh my god, you can pet like 3 dogs at once. I don't have enough hands for that. It's too many. It's too many. I can't do it. Captain's cabin. Take requests. Why do people need to keep asking for things? Captain Hunt appears to be absent. His chair is unoccupied. Do I have to do things on my own for once? Is he testing me? Is he seeing what I will do? Like if I am capable of doing it on my own? Or will he get pissed that I did it without him? The first seems like a more likely scenario, but it could also be the second. I mean, I am first mate. I have power here. I will do. Woo, woo. I don't have power. I don't have power. Goddamn. The whole room shudders. I don't have power. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Goddamn. Fucking Poseidon came down. He's like, what did you say? Oh. Yay. It's begun. It has began. I examined the problem. What in the... Well, I was worried about this. Look at that ice. It could be trapped for a while. Strong pressures, as if we didn't have enough bother. Well, no need mucking around. Let's get to work. Where's Hunt? I'll grab him. I'm sure he felt it too. Yeah, I feel like that must have woken up everyone. Shaw, check the boiler room. I'm sure the mole man has problems of his own. Not to worry, everyone. We'll be free and moving again before you know it. Back to work. Okay. I'm sure it will be fine. Gosh, Officer Shaw, what happened? Ship's come to a stop. I almost flung my camera into the wall. We didn't hit anything, did we? No. Stay where I don't want you doing anything reckless for a photograph again. I mean, we are just trapped in some ice. We'll need to break loose to get moving again. Well, let's hope we can do that sooner rather than later. Trapped in the ice, though. That would make for a good photograph. I mean, if you want, I guess you can go out there and do it. I wouldn't recommend it, but that's your life. Descend to the lower deck. What do we have here? Hello, Grimly. Ship stuck, then. If you're looking for Hunt, you just missed him. What? How? We didn't cross paths. Is there secret passages on the ship? Don't ask me. What does that mean? What does that fucking mean? How did he get up the ladder without running into me? Oh, the captain does have fucking secret passages on his ship. There's paintings on the wall. You look at them and the eyes follow you. Maybe the captain does have some secrets. I'm going to check with my brother. Okay, that seems well and good. Coal bunker.
Coal bunker. How much coal we got? We got a lot of coal? I assume they're gonna want some coal. I will not steal, though, until they tell me to get it. Approach the two men. If I'd made any errors, I'd tell you. It's secured, don't you worry. They notice you. Am I interrupting? Not any more than he's interrupting my work. I am ensuring that the boiler was not damaged in the sudden commotion. Ooh, we don't want that. We do not want that. And I told you that if it was, you'd already know. I'm not in the business of making mistakes. I know that if the furnace goes, we go down with it. Yes, but you're only one man, with just a pair of engineers as assistants. Just looking at the number of valves, this seems far too much for you to handle. Maybe your bloody benefactor should have considered that. Who's the fucking mysterious benefactor? I've gotten used to it by now. It will hold, trust me. It will, or I will. Well, I will have to, won't I? I don't fancy staying on the ship any longer than necessary. It's imperative we break free from the ice as quick as possible. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck on the ice and get into a survival situation. I don't want that. Hammond eyes you, a grimace on his face. First mate's here, but where's the one who got us into this bloody mess? He's a difficult one to find. Indeed he is. I have a suspicion as to where he may be now. We're on a ship, an unmoving one at that. The man cannot simply disappear. If he is anywhere, he must be in his cabin. When you find the man, give him an earful on my behalf. Can't do it myself. Too busy keeping us alive. Templeton gives a nod. Does this man just live down here? He lives with the boiler. I believe you and I both owe our good captain a visit, Shaw. But you should call the crew for dinner first. Routine is important, especially now. Is it dinner time? I thought it was like early morning. Are we like really concerned about what people are thinking? It's like, eat dinner now, be happy. Not before we fed this furnace. Mind grabbing some coal from the bunker, Shaw? Or are you afraid of dirty hands like Mr. Templeton over here? Are you a wuss? Are you a ninny? I will grab some coal. Speak to the mole man. Is that what we've named him? The mole man? Is that a general name? You lift a bag or a sack of briquettes. We name them the mole man. They burrow in the ship. Here you go. Are you just gonna keep standing there or give us something to burn? Cures crew of freezing. Are people freezing? Are people freezing? I will feed the furnace. I put the coal in. Whoosh. I put coal in. It makes us happy. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna get resources around, and then every day I feed them into this to raise these meters back up. Okay, okay. So each day I have to spend from the meters, and then also feed them back up. And then, you know, if you're not getting anything to feed them back up, then you can have this scary situation where you have to start rationing because you've only got so much. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. I understand what's happening. Are the crew dying? Is that something I should like be aware of? Are people dead? Are people dying? Are people cool? I feel like people are cool. We have not like had to do nothing yet. We're not at that point. I think it's fine. I think that everything is fine. I'm not panicking. Why are you panicking? I'm not. I think everything's fine. You emerge mid-deck to find the crew readying themselves for dinner, despite the ice. Some seem nervous, others as if nothing has changed at all. That's good, that's good. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. I can call the crew in the hoosh pot. Got anything for the hoosh? I don't know. Not really, no. I think that they're gonna have boiled water today. They will have boiled water, and perhaps if they are lucky, we will like break off some wood and put it in there. You will have boiled wood pulp. It is delicious. You love the pulp, you love it. I know that's what I need to do. I kind of want to look around though. They said that he'd be in his cabin. I want to look around. See, he's not here. Okay, he's not here. The captain has jumped off the ice and ran. Wait, has he done that? The captain... No, he wouldn't. The captain wouldn't do that to me. He wouldn't leave me alone here. He wouldn't do that. Would he? The crew have their meal. The dinner is shared. I'm just getting worried. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice that it's still a bright light outside. Yeah, it is weirdo. You didn't see him either. He didn't pass by, but his cabin door was locked when I checked. Slippery bastard. What are you thinking, Hunt? What? I don't know. No sign of Hunt, I take it? Mr. Templeton passed by, but he wasn't exactly willing to take questions. I'm confused. Like, I'm able to get into his cabin. Does he have a secret secondary cabin? Kurt. Keep it up, lads. We'll set ourselves right in no time. I see it's sealed behind us there. Ah, Shaw. I just saw Templeton entering the captain's cabin. Seems Hunt holed himself up inside. Maybe if you had a word with our good captain, he'd be willing to lend a hand. What's going on? What's happening? What is happening? Okay, he's just there. What is he doing? Is he? It looks like he's a frozen corpse over there, but because he is clothed, I would have said that he was taking a bath, but he I don't know. I was informed that he was here. Where could he have hidden himself? I mean, I can handle this. At this point, leave the man. I will handle matters. Despite Hunt's issues, there is still a chain of command. We cannot wave it so flippantly. Oh! Arr! The captain's laugh rings out from behind the door. The captain watches you both, his head swaying as he chuckles to himself. Did you get, like, really drunk or something? Did you get stupendously drunk? What's up? You're a surprisingly difficult man to get a hold of, Hunt. Seeing that this is your ship. Ha! I know it well. Hunt's eyes turn to you. I believe you two are already acquainted. Yes. How long have you been drinking? I don't suppose you care to join? Not especially. Hunt shakes his hip flask as he holds it out, whiskey sloshing and spilling from the top. Captain, what's up? What's happened? And what of you, Shaw? I can't tempt you with some sweet nectar. I mean... I mean, I don't want to get drunk. I would share a drink or something with you, if that will make you tell me what's going on. I'll take a drink. All right then. He hands you the flask. What shall we toast to? Adventure, wherever that may lead. I'll drink to that. Don't humor the Shaw. The liquid warms you, spreading to your fingertips. You hand back the flask. You intend to offer drinks at a time like this? This ship, your ship, is trapped in the ice. It's my ship now, is it? I mean, yes? Is it not? And what do you expect me to do? Get the shovels out? What? What do you mean? This isn't your ship? Bought at an auction, not by myself. Imagine that. Captain of a private vessel, and I don't even own it. Pathetic. This isn't the time for this. This isn't the time for this. Mr. Hunt, Captain. If you are not fit to stand, then you should retire for the night. Shaw will stand in your stead, and we can continue in the morning. Is this how it happens? This isn't how I expected it to happen, but I mean, I did anticipate at some point. And abandon my duty. No captain who would do that is a fit captain, wouldn't you agree? Well, not you. Shaw, isn't that right? What do you think makes for a good leader? What is... Well, What is this goddamn testing you're doing, you fucker? What is this? Sobriety for a start. I mean, making the difficult choices nobody else wants to make. Do you think you could live with yourself? They all act like the choice is the difficult part. The choice is easy, Shaw, instinctual. It's not being able to sleep after. That's what they never prepare you for. But I'm serious, Shaw. To you, what makes a good leader? I don't like. What the fuck is this? You got a goddamn death wish? You asked me if I had one. What is this bullshit? We don't have time for... In a word, then. What makes a leader? Willpower. Willpower? Explain. Why? Never give up. The power to challenge yourself to exceed your perceived limitations. Does that make you happy? To exceed limitations? This isn't a fairy tale. Unless one is set their perceived limitations rather low. If one exceeds what they thought was their limit, were they not just being lazy before? Fuck you. Speaking in platitudes will do you no good. A good leader is something more than a single rule you were told to follow. Well, what is this shit? When you see one, you just know. You have wasted enough time pining philosophical. Oh, my apologies. I'll ask the real questions. Shaw, look at where we are. Do you honestly think we're going to survive this? I don't fucking like your goddamn chain of rule. What is this? What is this? Oh God, I had no assumptions on returning alive. I have no doubt we will. Well, I suppose someone has to carry faith with them. The captain laughs. Shaw, nobody knows we're out here. What does that fucking mean? That doesn't leave this room. No. Wouldn't want to upset your employer. Our benefactor. Who the fuck is this benefactor? We all want to be paid after this, don't we? Enough. If you weren't fit to lead this expedition, you should not have agreed to it. You shouldn't be. None of us should be here. Old Cart paid handsomely to join. You're just a botanist sent to keep an eye on me, our doctor. Ha! And then there's me. What are we actually searching for? Hunt chuckles, gesticulating mockingly with his hands. Ghosts. Templeton opens the door. The captain needs his rest. We'll discuss this once he's of sound mind. I want to hear. I wish to know more. It's alright, Robin. You will fucking talk to me. Go on now, Shaw. I'll be alright here. I don't... But... No. I want to speak. The captain appears to have fallen asleep. Okay. Templeton. Captain Hunt needs his sleep. It would appear the pressures of command have greatly affected him. You should find some rest yourself. The crew have their commands. Clear your head and we will continue on the morn. Okay. Alright. I think everything's fine. I think everything is fine. I think the captain knows exactly what he's doing and everything is totally safe and fine. Right? Right? I think so. I'm gonna do the big E. I'm gonna do the big E, and that everything is okay and cool. Okay. Well, we have some interesting developments. It seems. I really liked the captain, and now he's scaring me. He's saying things and getting drunk. What the fuck does he mean that nobody knows we're out here? Who is the benefactor? What is happening? I am intrigued. Anyway, I will leave it here for the day. I'm very interested to see where things go. we'll be getting out of the ice, I think, today. We'll be continuing on with our journey, so we should be just fine. We should just be fine. Anyway, I will leave it here for the day. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have, then come back and see me next time. Goodbye.